Welcome back into Weather Nation. We take you out to the Windy City, one big travel hub up in Chicago, Illinois. Yeah, folks, it's kind of the unofficial close of summer as we get into this weekend upcoming. And, you know, extended weekends, you know what that means. We got to reach out to AAA. We're expecting a lot of travelers hitting the roads, hitting the skies. Aixa Diaz is with us. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, Kevin. Yeah, I like that unofficial close of summer. We always say unofficial start with Memorial Day, but you're right. Labor Day sort of wraps it all up.
Holiday to holiday. We got to keep it simple here. Hey, some folks, you know, neither of us, I guess, are going to be traveling, but you guys are expecting kind of elevated travel levels. How does this compare to some other holidays out there?
Yeah, Labor Day weekend isn't the most popular. So it's not the busiest travel-wise like July 4th is. And remember, July 4th is in the middle of summer. Most people either take vacation time or the kids are out of school. Labor Day weekend, there are many school districts already back. So families with little kids may not have the flexibility to travel. But enough people do go out that we look at the travel trends, and AAA looks at our booking data. Where are AAA members going? And the top destination domestically is Seattle. Why? Because of Alaska cruises. That is the big draw this time of year. The Alaska cruise season is shorter than the rest of, the cruising seasons, for example, compared to let's say ocean cruises in the Atlantic. Alaska cruise season is shorter, so people take advantage of that. And it's a beautiful time of year to do that. But also domestically, Central Florida. So the theme parks are big. And New York City, Las Vegas, Miami, Denver. Those are the cities where most people are flying to this weekend.
And you mentioned ocean cruises here. That kind of gets us thinking. It's the peak of hurricane season. How can folks prepare to kind of offset what could be some impacts during hurricane season with their travels?
Yeah, hurricane season's a tough one because not only, for example, I'm from Puerto Rico. I travel to Puerto Rico all the time, and I've just stopped going in August and September because you just never know what's going to happen. But if you are taking a cruise, obviously the cruise companies do a good job at monitoring the weather and then taking any detours or going different routes if they have to. What we watch this time of year as well, which has to do with travel, it's gas prices. So think about it. If a tropical storm hits the Gulf Coast and any Gulf Coast refineries are affected, gas prices may go up because of that, at least temporarily during that time period. So we watch the season not only for travel when it comes to flights being delayed or canceled and cruises, but also for road trips, because if you're not only going to areas that may be flooded, but also gas distribution may be disrupted.
And what else should folks be, kind of mindful of as we get into more of a travel-centric time of year? What should folks be looking out for?
Well, this weekend in particular, Labor Day weekend, remember, a lot of people, if they don't have the whole week off and they're only going for 1 or 2 nights, maybe taking a short road trip, the roads are going to be packed. Interstates will be very busy this weekend. Again, maybe not July 4th busy, but there's still going to be some congestion. So if you're leaving on Friday or leaving on Saturday, try to do it as early as possible. We are winding down the busy summer driving season, but in the fall, a lot of people like to travel as well because it's shoulder season. So you have cooler weather and better prices, fewer crowds. Now is also a good time. If you're not doing anything for Labor Day weekend, now is a good time to start thinking about holiday travel. It's not too early to book those Thanksgiving flights or year-end flights, because now's the time to get that nonstop that you want, pick the seats that you want on the airplane. So if you're not traveling for Labor Day, think about your future travels.
Always good information is always, it always sneaks up on us. It's always here faster than we ever realize. Aixa, thanks for joining us as
Thanks,
always.
Kevin.